everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly BD broadcast. You can watch today's live video from the Beading School Facebook club and also from the Beading School page. In case that you are watching from the club, then you might need to click the link above the video so I can see your name and I can see your face, and then I can say, "Hi Jessica," and "Hi Marianske," and "Welcome Maria, so nice to see you." And Jennifer is here too. Really lovely to have you here, ladies. Faye is here and she says that she can hear me and see me all the way to New Zealand. Then I hope that everyone can hear me all around the globe. Katja is here, Veronka is here, so nice to see you again. Brit Marie, Antoinette, Vania, and Vania is excited. So, what are we going to talk about today? I have 3 important things to do during today's broadcast. Number 1, drink more coffee, and let's do that. 2 sips, 3 sips. So, first important thing to do, check. The second important thing for today is that I would like to tell you more about the Beading School Advent Calendar, and I would also love to answer all your questions if you happen to have any. I already collected a bunch of questions that came up during Facebook discussions or in emails and so on. So I already have a bunch of questions that I'm going to answer now, and of course you can just type in whatever comes to your mind during that part, and I will answer all your questions. And during the second half of the video, I am going to show you lots and lots of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over 10 jewels that I have made or that I am making today. I have made from the Starry Night Beading School Academy box. I even have, some of you have seen already, some of you haven't yet. And I have even 2 work in progress pieces. And I think that might be interesting to see that now, how do they look like? And then get back to them in a week or 2 when we meet again. And then you can see if it changed, if I cut them apart completely, or what did happen. In the meanwhile, lots and lots of beaders from all around the world joined us. I see Deb and Claire and Alicia, Honey is here, Belinda, Linda, Gunel, Sue, Daniele, Liv is here, Corinne, Aniko, Valerie, Ty from Denver, Ginny is here. And then Honey has a question already. Out of 1 box, I will answer. Let's give it a bit of structure. And let's start with the Advent Calendar, and then I will answer during the first part everything about the Advent Calendar, and then during the second part, I will answer everything about the Starry Night box and jewels. What do you think about it? So we don't jump back and forth. I will try to remember your question, Honey, and return to it. If I happen to forget it by accident, then please type it in 1 more time. Thank you. And Brit Marie and Debbie and Sangita. And thank you, Corinne. And Debbie is watching from New Mexico, and Lutka is here too. So let's start with this story. I nearly said storytelling Advent Calendar. In the meanwhile, the storytelling jeweler was converted into Beading School. So this year we have a Beading School Advent Calendar. So what is it? As you can see, Foxy on the picture He's there behind me. Actually, you could maybe already notice him. So Foxy is guarding 24 different treasures for you. And it's in December, from the 1st until the 24th of December, every day a new surprise or gift or deal, discount is coming for you. So the Advent calendar, it's a virtual Advent calendar. And by joining this adventure, it costs €9.90 to join. Then you will become a member. You can become a member of a special Facebook group. Then you will get to know what's happening day by day. Brit Marie says that the picture became blurry. Let's see if I can make the camera focus again. I can see that it's like not behaving nicely. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now it's focusing again, I think. And hi, Shirley, and hi, Miriam. And hi, Martina. So, I will post the link to the Advent calendar also in the club and on the page too. So, and why is it more interesting, you might ask, than our usual special deals and our usual offers and discounts and surprises? So for the Advent calendar, we put together like really, I think, awesome deals coming for you. So while during the year, usually we offer discounts of 10, 12, sometimes 15, very rarely, maybe 17%. But in the Advent calendar, you can get access to discounts up to 30%. So they will be from 15 to 30% every day. Another type of product, another product category will come. So for example, one day, just to show you as an example, one day I could say like, okay, so today you have a discount 22% for all fire polished beads. Or the other day, it's not only about good deals, but it's also about surprises and also about gifts. So we also had last year, for example, a day when everyone got a little gift that was then at the end shipped together with everything else. Or you can get access, for example, to things that are normally not available. For example, some older workshop kits, but I'm usually very serious and very strict about that. It is not possible to buy them outside of a workshop. So maybe it will happen again that they become available during the Advent calendar deals. And some of you already participated in the Advent calendar last year. And Miriam says, the Advent calendar was so much fun last year, everyday fun and surprises. And I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I think it was lots of fun. So we always have like a designated hour of the day when we publish that what is the surprise of the day. So it was and it will be 3 p.m. Central European time. So that time always like there was a lot of buzz in the secret group and talking and guessing like what can it be, what will it be. And then when we finally published, then a big enthusiasm and and even competing sometimes that who can grab what. And Yeah, exciting times. And Katya says, I'm really looking forward to the calendar. It was so great last year. Thanks for joining again, Katya. And hi, Susie. And hi, Nicolene. And I collected some questions already. So let's see. One of the questions that we get sometimes is it a virtual or physical calendar? So it is a virtual calendar. And once you click the button and decide to purchase the Beadingschool Advent Calendar, then you will receive a PDF together with your purchase, just as when you buy a tutorial. And in that PDF, there is a link to a secret Facebook group where you can navigate. And then once a day, I will accept the new members. And there in that group, we will publish every day that what is the deal of the day or offer of the day. So you will not have it as a physical thing, but you will get it virtually. And Ginny has a question. Am I correct in understanding that this accumulates and ships at the end? And indeed, Ginny, that's how it works. We might ship twice this time, as if there will be lots of packages being accumulated, then it can happen that we decide that we will ship you one package, sometimes between the 10th and the 15th, and then at the end, it depends like how is it going, if we can still fit your packages into the Beading School treasury. But of course, we will always do it in a way that you can add to your orders so you don't pay more on shipping. And usually in these cases, shipping is completely on us. With bigger orders, sometimes we even chip in for FedEx. Sarah is here, big big Advent calendar enthusiast last year, as I can say, right, Sarah? And Ginny is asking, do we have to purchase it every day? Not the calendar. The calendar you purchase only once. Then you get to become a member of the group where you will see the deals. And you will need to place an order every single day to reserve the goodies, because until you check out, they are not reserved for you. You have to go through with your order until you can see like it's paid for successfully, it's done, and you receive the confirmation email. Otherwise, we could not reserve the products for you. So you place an order every day if you are interested in that particular deal. You don't pay extra for shipping, and then we put together everything for you. And Annie is asking, Antoinette, do we pay at the end? You pay when you check out. So once you place the order, then you pay immediately, and we will ship everything at the end. And Ginny says that would make it easier to try, so the team won't be overwhelmed at the end. Indeed, like we are pulling the orders like daily actually and putting them aside to not get overwhelmed. But if it will be a lot, then we will ship twice. Let's see. Sarah is asking about the Facebook group. You should have received a PDF if you have placed an order for the calendar. And in that PDF, you can find the link to the secret Facebook group. But if for some reason you can't find it, then just drop us an email to info@beadingschool.com and we will help you out. And Ty is asking, are the tutorials emailed after December 24th? in case that you order that there will be a deal for tutorials, then you receive them immediately after placing an order. So let's say, just for example, let's say that on the 7th of December there would be a nice big discount for tutorials and you would order some. Then if you order them, then you receive the downloads, the virtual products right away. Claudia says she can't wait for her first order. We can't wait to send some nice beads for you to make you happy. So, I will continue with my collected questions, but keep the questions coming. If something comes to your mind, then just type it in, and I try to keep an eye on the comments too. So, next question that we received often: how can I participate and how do I receive it? So all you need to do is to follow this link that I have posted. I will post it now again. Purchase the calendar, and then there is the PDF to guide you through the process to become a member of the group. And in any case, we are always there for you to answer questions. info@beadingschool.com. And then sometimes we have the question, what kind of discounts, gifts, and surprises are coming? So what I can say, they will be big, substantial discounts for pretty much everything that we have online. I don't want to say that everything completely. Let's see what will be included, but most of what we have at beadingschool.com, you can count on it that it will be included. Sometimes the surprise will be a substantial discount. Sometimes it will be something extra. Sometimes a special tutorial. Sometimes stuff that is otherwise not available. So lots of interesting things. And oh, hi, Katie. Good to see you too. Katie is also looking forward to the excitement. And Vania and Monica are asking about the group, if it's a secret group. It has to be set right because there are already members there. So the link is working. Can you please try it again? And if it's still not working out for you, then please shoot us an email and we will guide you through the whole process. And so Vania, Monica, if you can't find it, please send us an email. Faye has a question. Do Advent calendar items sell out quickly once the deal is announced? Just checking if I have to get up at 3 a.m. I think Sarah can tell you a lot about this. Sorry, dear Sarah, I don't want to remind you of this frustration sometimes that you had last year. You need to be quick. I have to say, you need to be quick. Sometimes there is plenty, but more often you need to be there as soon as possible to grab what you really would like to have. Especially, I think, if there will be a surprise for all the workshop kids, then I suppose that might be going hot, or who knows, maybe even art cabochons that are like truly one of a kind might come. So yeah. as Katie says, put your alarm, Faye. Indeed. And Linda is asking, will you be discounting any of the boxes? The Beadingschool Academy boxes, we don't plan to. And for the Preciosa boxes, I'm not 100% sure yet. I can't answer yet that question, unfortunately. They are already for such a good price that it's really hard to move even lower with the price. But what I can say that I really advise you to look out for Preciosa, because we have some insider info that the factory will be raising prices from January, and quite like substantially. So we will need to at least partially put it also in our prices. So December will be for sure like your best chance to get Preciosa products, beads, cabochons, everything for the best possible price before that would happen. And Veronka has a question. I have only one question. Is it December yet? Soon, soon. I'm also really, really excited about it. Vanya is asking, is it here on the broadcast? Not on the broadcast, but we will announce the deals daily in the group, in the special Advent Calendar group, and also we would like to send out emails to those of you who sign up for the calendar and are subscribed to our newsletter. And Annika says also to Faye, yes, Faye, you need to be kneeling in the front row every day at 3. Ginny is asking, does the system get bogged down with this sale? That's another very good question. So last year, indeed, some of the most popular days, the ladies managed to crash the website multiple times. But since then, we actually upgraded the server 2 times. So I hope that we can withstand all the BD enthusiasm. We also had a very fun day last year. 21st of December. It's actually Adam's birthday. When well, he managed to that's some back office info. Adam managed to delete the whole website half an hour before a sale. I think it was the Alto Studio sale. I'm not 100% sure about it. But yeah, things happen. But then, and it was Adam's birthday, and he thought for a while that he deleted the whole website with everything. But he managed to put it back. So yeah, sometimes surprises happen, but we are certainly a lot better prepared than last year. Adam promised to be a lot more careful with the database and doing big cleanups. Yeah, Sarah says this year it's a new website and I'm sure it will work better this year. Yeah, like Adam was talking a lot to also other specialists to make sure that it works better. Does someone know what 3 p.m. Central European time is in Central Standard Time in the United States? Can someone help Alicia, please? And Shirley is asking, and it's a really good question. Will the deals be more category-based or item-based, like Preciosa crystals at 20% or only Preciosa bicones? So it will be more category-based. So it will not be that, yeah, we select a few colors that are still like, let's say we have still lots of brown and gray delicas and only those will be on sale. No, it's not how it works. It will be like category based. So if we say that Preciosa beads are on offer, then all the colors will be on offer. And yeah, there will be like subcategory based that maybe we will divide Preciosa to like cabochons and Preciosa beads, but it will be like full big categories with all the colors. So, more questions. Do we know in advance what will be the deal of the day? No chance, sorry, ladies. That's always a surprise, so you will always know only that day, exactly at the same time, that what is happening on that specific day. And thank you, Deb. So USA time is 5 hours behind Amsterdam time. Thank you. But that's like USA has also several time zones, so this might be for New York, I think. And then, frequent question: do I need to check out every day? Yes, and as fast as possible. So one of the strategies that works really well, that for example, we say that glass cabochons are on sale this day, then check out with your absolute favorite ones first to make sure that you have them, and then if you want, then return for one more round of shopping to get like second favorites. But yeah, every day and as fast as possible. Shipping can be combined. So as I said, we will combine the shipping for you. Shipping is for free worldwide with a track and trace number all the time at Beadingschool if you place an order for at least 75 euros. And yeah, that applies to the calendar items too. When will I receive the package? So we will send out the packages once or twice, depending on the volume. And there can be some slowdown as we every year. That's normal. I think that around Christmas shipping services get clogged up a little bit. Now we had some super speedy deliveries of the Beadingschool Academy boxes that reached the USA in 6 days. I think that was unbelievable that you ladies already have them. I'm really, really happy. But I expected that it will be a bit slower around Christmas as always. And then, question. Will you upload more new products in December? Yes, lots of them. So, yeah, I like bead shopping too, just as you do. So, we have lots of things that are waiting to be uploaded. And yeah, these were the questions that I collected. And do you have any more questions about the Advent calendar? If not, then I will move on to the Starry Night jewels and questions about the Academy and Starry Night. So yeah, it's 5:27 in 29 now in Europe. So you can calculate based on that what I am saying now. And Donna, it's a really good idea. 5 p.m. to 5:30 in the afternoon now, so you can calculate it. Okay, so I really hope that you like the idea of the Advent calendar. And yeah, exciting times are coming. Vanya is asking, I have surgery on the 15th. I hope everything goes well. Can I talk to Yvette ahead of time? About what, like I don't completely understand that, I'm afraid. Like, we can't make reservations in advance. I'm sorry about that, but we want to give everyone the same chance, and I'm really sorry if there are some personal issues coming up, but it is humanly impossible to to like keep track, unfortunately. So reservations are not possible, I'm afraid. Okay, Vanya is asking, can someone purchase for me? If you agree with someone, then that's up to you and that other person. I'm afraid that Beading School can't help in this, as we would like to give the same dress to everyone. And I hope you understand that we will be super busy. So that's not something that we can do for you. I'm sorry. So let's look at the Starry Night jewels if you don't have more questions. So, hope you're excited. So I have here the Starry Night box. This is the second Beading School Academy theme box that we sent to you. Beading School Academy is a big beady adventure when for several weeks, actually a month, but even like for 2 months, we are focusing on the same source of inspiration, and we are creating jewels based on the same theme. Depending on the level of your membership in Beading School Academy, you also receive a box full of beautiful components and beads and cabochons that were personally chosen by me to go well with the theme. And then during the theme, we are exploring the inspiration. We are looking into how you can use all the different goodies that are included, and I bring you many different ideas. And I'm also super happy to see when you come up with your own ideas. And Katie says, give a family member, back to Vania, give a family member your account data. They know the best what you want. And that's a super nice idea. Thank you, Katie. So I have already showed you. This time we are getting inspired by one of the most famous paintings of the world, the Starry Night, painted by Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh. And of course, the box contains lots of beautiful blue and gold and some yellow shades. And that is what we are playing with this week's. So let's see the jewels that I have prepared as inspiration. Also putting on my second camera and also showing pictures. And there are 2 signature jewels in the that go with the boxes. And in case that you have a fuchsia level membership, there's the little fuchsia mark on my box, then you receive both tutorials as a gift. And in case that you have a turquoise or a yellow level membership, then you receive one of those tutorials. And Connie had a very good question: if all the 10 plus jewels can be created from the box. And I would advise that first you start creating the 2 signature jewels, or putting aside material for the 2 signature jewels. All the boxes contain enough for the 2 big ones. And then you will sometimes need to make choices that which ones of the smaller jewels, additional jewels, you will create, as there are so many coming, sometimes even from fellow designers. So the first jewel, that's actually how the whole Starry Night theme started. is a bracelet. This is how it looks like. And the motifs, they are featuring some Miyuki slender bugle beads, and then there are some Preciosa Suwon rhinestones in the middle. And I think the Starry Night, I think the Miyuki slender bugles, the shape that they create, that really evokes the star shape. So that's why I chose it as one of the signature jewels. The squares, they can be also used as earrings or as a pendant, or you can even connect them in a V shape for the front part of the necklace. There are lots of actually Preciosa beads in it. Really lots of Preciosa beads in it. Not only the Suwon rhinestone in the middle, but these dark parts, those are 6mm Preciosa bicon beads. In your box, they are included in the Montana color. And then I joined the little motifs to each other with some 4mm faceted Preciosa beads. So also, in case that you have one of the curated Preciosa boxes, this is one way how you can use the faceted round beads. And as you can see here, I added a single bicon bead. I made 5 motifs for my bracelet. This is exactly my size. And if I created 6, then that would have been too much. But by adding a single 6mm bicon bead, I could create exactly the size that I needed. And in your box, there is plenty of material for actually 10 motifs. There are 40 of the bicon beads, for example, and for one motif, you need only 4 pieces. And you have 10 pieces of the Suwon rhinestones. So you can create 10 motifs of this bracelet. So if you need a smaller size, then you can also create some matching earrings or even a pendant. For this, I used a clasp garden clasp. It's a European-made, really high-quality clasp. It has a beautiful edged surface, and on both sides, there is a star-shaped little decoration with a crystal in the middle. And this is how you close the clasp. You need to pull through this U shape, and then you push it a little bit, and then it's fixed. And as I tried it, then I can put it on and off pretty easily on my own wrist. So that's handy, I believe. And the tutorial is already online. So if you are a member, then you can just navigate to the website. You will also find it through the virtual classroom of the Academy, and the price is automatically deducted to 0. So this is the first jewel. And just a little extra info, I wanted to show you just for fun the original color combination, because actually, and that's just part of a bracelet, a work in progress bracelet, but I think it's fun to sometimes see the prototypes. So this was the prototype. I hope that it also helps you to imagine it in different colors if you maybe want to bead it in several different. I hope you will want to bead it in several different color combinations. So the original was with matte gold, and the bicons are violet 2xAB Preciosa bicons. And then I added, I think it's Marianska's, one of Marianska's favorite colors, the deep tanzanite AB faceted round Preciosa beads, and the purple velvet Suwon in the middle. Katja and Katie also like the prototype. Thank you, ladies. And then, let's see the next one. Another jewel that I have created from the box, it's the Borinage earring. And actually we beaded it 2 weeks ago, the Borinage, during No One Has to Bead On, but the original for this, it was a lot more colorful, and it featured only one single motif. Many of you beaded it, and I was really happy to see you creating so many variations. And if by any chance I see, Antoinette, that by some mistake you were charged for the tutorial, even if you are a member, please, in those cases, if there is, I apologize if there was a mistake. I have to say that this membership system is really technically an advanced solution, and unfortunately sometimes there is a mistake. Please shoot us an email to info@beadingschool.com so we can make it right. And Marianska says indeed that I remembered well her favorite color, and she was thinking about using them in that bracelet. So, but back to Borinage. So after creating this simple version for the No One Has to Bead Alone workshop, I also wanted to bead the same in the Starry Night colors and in a more advanced version. So I connected 2 of the motifs that we beaded during the workshop. I added peyote bezeled Rivoli chaton in the middle, and you have a bunch of these 2-hole daggers included in your box, and they are super nice to hang at the bottom of the motifs. So I also used one of those. At the top, there is a star-shaped little ear stud also coming from the box. And just to give you an impression, this is how it would look like when worn. I think it's really classy. Dear Antoinette, please send us an email so we can set it right. Then I am now showing you sometimes jewels that you have already seen, and then I'm also showing you jewels that are completely new to you because I haven't shared them yet. So the next one, it will be a jewel that you haven't seen yet. Miriam loves the edged beads, by the way. Me too. And in this next earring, I also used the 2-hole dagger with the edged surface. And then I used the Vibe Duo that are included in the box with some of the Preciosa Suwon rhinestones. And then, to make it super elegant, I added this gold-plated earring hook that is set with a bunch of cubic zirconia. Look how shiny it is, and it's like really nice quality. The zircons are there safely, and when I open and close the earring, then it works really well. And to give you a comparison, because there are also some 6mm rhinestones in the one setting included in your box. So in these earrings, I have the 4mm one, and this is how it compares to the 6mm ones. And these earrings, you can bead them like super small with only one motif. If you like, then even without the dagger, you can bead 2, 3, you can bead it without the dagger or with something else at the bottom. It's up to you. And as Kathy says, indeed, it would also look nice as a bracelet, I think. Veronka also says this asks for a bracelet. Then good news, I think, that my colleague Andrea is just now uploading more colors of the Vibe Duos to the eShop. And back to those 6mm rhinestones in the precious rhinestones in the setting. I have a jewel specifically designed for these ones. That's the one that you have also seen on the cover image of the video. And I think it's Vibe Duo, as far as I know. Vanya is asking about the pronunciation. Vibe Duo. And believe it or not, I can't recall now the name of the motif. I'm sorry about that. And I have here the next jewel. So this was designed with 6mm Preciosa rhinestone in the middle, and again a good chance, a good possibility to use those 4mm faceted round Preciosa beads that you might have at home, and for sure you have them in your Starry Night boxes. I used also some of these dagger beads with the edged surface, and then I added this beautiful glass pendant drop at the bottom. And this jewel, you know that I tend to like big jewels, and big earrings. So after I finished this little pendant, I was also intrigued, how would it look like as a pair of earrings? And I can say that I'm pretty happy how it looks like as an earring. So I kept how the bottom part looks like, but then to make it even longer, I attached a peyote bezeled chaton on the top. It's the Crystal Sunshine that comes in your box. And again, I used this earring base set with the cubic zirconias. And Miriam is asking, are those 2-hole daggers? Indeed, they are 2-hole daggers. And besides the Vibe Duos, they are also coming to the Beading School bead shop. I think like now, any minute. So this is how it looks like as an earring. Then the second of the signature jewels that I created from the box, and which is going to be included in the Fuchsia level memberships, it's the Nuenen motif. And I used here this kite-shaped glass cabochons set in metal settings, and I joined 4 of these, and I decorated them further with some Miyuki bugle beads, with gem duos, with some 3mm Preciosa bicons, and then I added, this is also this charm, it's included in the Fuchsia box, but if you have the turquoise, then you can create it without this charm too. And this is the second signature jewel. You can finish it either with a similar peyote bail as the previous motif, in a matching color, of course, but actually I would like to turn mine into a brooch and fix it on my jacket or waistcoat. So if I finish it, then I will of course share it with you that how did I do that. So I hope you like this one. I think this is my favorite piece that I have created so far from the box. Jessica is asking, when will the glass cabochon and the dangle be added to the shop? So we are progressing. Thank you for the question, Jessica. We are progressing with uploading the new goodies as I release also the tutorials. So since the first beads, that if you want to create the same motif in another color too, so since the first motifs will use the 5 duos, the 2-hole daggers, and nacre cabochons, then those are the ones that we uploaded this week. And then the next ones will be the glass pendants. Then the Suwon rhinestones are coming, the new 6mm Suwon rhinestones. And the cabochons will come in about 2 weeks, I think. I don't want to make like precise promises yet, but there are many, many, many different colors coming for you. Also the charm, we received lots of these charms too, but those will be towards the end of the theme. Then, of course, you might want to make a matching earring also. And I think the shape of this cabochon is so intriguing that it deserves to be included in more jewels than just the pendant. So I also created a little matching earring. Again, I used the same drop and the sunshine colored Preciosa cabochon. And now I have here actually 2 work in progress projects that I wanted to show, just to give you an idea that what's on my bead mat when it's not finished yet. So, and I'm also myself, I'm curious that if I will finish them exactly in this way, how they look like, or if they might turn up something completely different. Miriam is asking, is this drop by Preciosa? No, it's a glass drop. It's not Preciosa, but it's a really nice quality glass drop. And it will also come in many different colors. So hopefully this will also turn into another jewel. This is just work in progress for now, so let's see. But I feel some pressure that you really want me to finish this successfully. Like, until I cut the last thread, then it's always a hazard that what will happen, but I will do my best to finish this for you. Yes, the idea was indeed to put it on the 27mm one. The color, the size, everything, it fits really well. This 27mm one is also included in both of the boxes, the turquoise and the fuchsia too. So now I need to figure out the back. And the other work in progress project, because I know that you love the Suwon rhinestones, but usually they are in a supporting role. And I was thinking, like, let's put the Suwon rhinestones in the main, let's use them as the main characters. So yeah, here in this little work in progress project, I used 4 little Suwon rhinestones, and I created this little cross shape. And now I'm facing a dilemma, trilemma, quadrulemma, whatever, because I have so many ideas for it. It would be possible to actually catch a big crystal with it, and maybe for a bead embroidery, then sew it down, somehow lengthen these parts, and then sew it down to the fabric. Or it's also possible to connect several of them below each other for an earring or for a bracelet. And oh my god, I really like Kathy's idea as an ear pin, as a little ear stud. And I really like your idea, Katie. Let's figure out how to make it into an ear stud. So these are my 2 work in progress projects. And then I have here one, which is actually something that we can bead together during this upcoming Friday, and no one has to bead alone workshop. So here, except the brooch base, everything comes also from the Starry Night box. The brooch base was an addition to it, but also this dragonfly lantern, it comes from the box. And here, this is a little flower. Vincent van Gogh also loved flowers, not just the Starry Night sky. So I thought it fitting that we bring back also with the flower motifs to remember his sunflowers and irises and so on. So here I used an 8mm shot-on for the middle, and then I included those beautiful half tillas that you like so much. And then there are 3mm round pearls in it. There are also some 3mm fire polished beads, but those are hidden completely. They are not visible. And then some seed beads. So you will need at least 1 color of the size 15s, but I actually combined 3 colors. I also used size 11 round seed beads, and then some Miyuki Delicas to match the color of the half tillas. And since the flower has 6 petals, then imagine several flowers connected to each other into a bracelet. So this is what we are going to bead together on Friday, so no one has to bead alone. And then I have 3 more jewels, and one of them I will not show to you because it will be a surprise coming later. But I have 2 more jewels. One of them, the Paris, that we beaded together on Friday during the last No One Has to Bead Alone class. And you already made several, lots of beautiful versions of it. So the Paris can be used in a bracelet, can be used in an earring, can be used as a pendant. And in between the Paris motifs, there are some nacre cabochons from Preciosa, 8mm nacre cabochons. This is how they look like. They have a flat back. And those are the ones that I also used in this last jewel that I would like to show you today. Just a moment. So here it is. So this is how it looks like. I have a work in progress bracelet. This is how far I got with it. And I also have a little earring, both of them using the 8mm Preciosa nacre cabochons. And they can also be combined in many different ways, even into a necklace, a bracelet, or little earrings. And Ritually says, ooh la la. So, and you already asked about like additional colors or more pieces coming from the beads in case that you would like to bead them in more combinations. Okay, Veronica needs first response help. Someone Lutka is nearby. She's in the same city, please. And Ginny, when will the 𝐁𝐄𝐃𝐃𝐈��� be available? Ginny, now. So the ladies in the treasury, Andrea and Timmy, they were working hard today. Well, they are always working hard, I can say. But today, what they were preparing for you, that besides the Vibe Duo beads and the 2-hole dagger beads, they also uploaded the 8mm Preciosa nacre cabochons in many different colors. Okay, Zuzi already found them. Be careful with Zuzi. And they even put together a box for you, a little fuchsia, dangerous one. So in case that you like the nacre cabochons, either bezeled with the square stitch and use them as connectors in any kind of jewelry actually that you like, or maybe making this little motif into a bracelet or into an earring or a pendant, then you can also grab a box that contains 15 colors, 6 pieces each of these nacre cabochons. And hi, Bonnie. So there, I can show you some of the colors. That are included. Each box can differ a bit, so you might get a different set of colors. And Ľudka, I was just joking, iba som vtipkovala, že Veronka ide sorry, I was just joking that Veronka is going to faint and you are in the same city, so you can rescue her. And these are some of the pictures that Timmy took for you today. Also my favorite, the sage is available. And the red one. And I really like the ceramic gray also. So they are available now on their own. So you can choose your own colors, but also in a little dangerous fuchsia box, there are 15 colors included for a better price. And Martina says they look like Smarties. Indeed. Don't eat them. Don't lick them. But yeah. So, and the tutorial is also now available in the bead shop for the nacre cabochon set that I showed you. You can already find it between the tutorials, the set of earrings and the bracelet. And still today, I am putting together the tutorial for you for the square stitch bezels. So, lovelies, do you have any questions left about the Starry Night box and the Academy and the Smarties looking little cabochons or anything, or the upcoming theme for No One Has to Bead Alone? Oh, Veronka says, all right, huge regrets for having only the turquoise box. I definitely need fuchsia in this theme, but not only fuchsia, both fuchsia and turquoise and red and blue and every possible box with this. If someone would like to upgrade in the future, then send us an email so you will know first when the option is available. So if there are no questions left, then I would like to say goodbye for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I am really looking forward to bead with you the little flower on Friday, and also looking forward to your variations if you would like to bead this set of earrings and the bracelet. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a nice rest of the week. Take care, and wishing you lots of creative ideas. Bye bye.